RC enthusiasts. Tristan here from RC Bros 2000, as you all know. So basically what this is going to be my first of, well, pretty much a continuous series of channel updates. So instead of doing one when I see fit, or just doing one just out of random, I'm going to be starting to keep to a set schedule. So right now I'm just looking at doing one update a month. Now for that reason is because I don't think there's going to be a lot going on, so having a weekly or a bi-weekly update schedule really wouldn't be necessary. So I'm going to be doing a update video every month during the first weekend of that month. So to start it off, we are doing March 2018. So first things first, obviously, is going to be the RCs behind me. Now, this is what the channel's about. These guys right here. So what's been going on with them? Now, if you guys did not see the video, where is he? Velocity here, all the way back here. Kind of hard to see. I don't have the lighting on. I finally got the Velineum brushless system that I got from Genesis RC installed. Now, upon installing it, the system fried, and the ESC here is completely gone. Upon further inspection after that video, I did find that one of the caps, the one right here, it actually blown through the side. So this ESC is done. Now, since Drogan is not my personal RC, it's my younger brother Devin's, I am not going to be the one to send it out for repair for the price. He said he's going to take care of it. He earns an allowance. He's going to be able to do it. Fine by me. May take a month, but yes. Eventually we will be replacing this ESC when he has the money. I don't have the money to throw flow into his RCs as well as my own. But yes, eventually we will get this ESC replaced. In the meantime, Drogan will be down. But I will let you guys know when the day comes when we get the new ESC for it. Probably just send it in for Traxxas. Don't know, it's really up to him. Now, another thing that's going on is I put in an order for a bunch of RC stuff. What this is going to allow me to do is get a lot of the RCs up and running. Now, as you guys know, let's see here, let's go down the line. So, Goliath is running good. All the way over there, no problems at all. Kodiak, my red E-Revo, not E-Revo, Revo 2.5, he runs, well actually I don't know if he runs. I've never been able to get testing him because he doesn't have a transmitter or receiver. So what's going on is with that, since Velocity I have no batteries for whatsoever, and I do not plan on getting any batteries for them anytime soon just because they're so expensive. Basically I'm swapping his current TQI system with a FlySky, and I'm going to put the TQI system that he has into Kodiak, or maybe Goliath and give Goliath to Kodiak. Velocity is running a 4-channel system, so I'm deciding which one I want the 4-channel to go to. After that, we have Rogue. Rogue there is pretty much complete. All he needs is a power system. Well, that's where the new Castle Sidewinder 4 comes in. That's right, guys. I am getting the new Castle system specifically for him. I've already planned set out what I want to do to him. I just got to do it. This first order, though, I'm not going to do much with him, except for that. Well, that's a big thing. So, yes, that is coming to him as well. Other than that, I already have my plans for upgrades. My first couple upgrades. Obviously, a body's in the works. So, yes, I have a lot of plans for Rogue. After that, we have Alpha, who I had just recently put in the 0.15 engine I got from, I think it was either Schwent RC Racing or Customs RC. One of those two. I have to go check back and check. It's been a long time. But I did swap out the engines in that one because the old 0.15 that he was running, the carb was bad. So instead of kind of like mix and matching places, I took out the old engine, put in the new one. It runs beautifully. I do plan on upgrading him to a 2.5 or even a 3.3. Probably a 2.5R, most preferably. After that, Rogue is running good. I did get the new motors, so all the RCs with bad motors are now sporting new ones. So yeah, she runs. Now, I got a couple upgrades for her. that I need to do. It's more specifically like the RPM mud flaps. I do have those that I got from Customs RC, and a couple other upgrades here and there. As for Monster, I have nothing on me as of right now for him, but I do have plans for him. So, yeah, I kind of take a look at that. I'm kind of right now figuring out what I want to do because for the most part he's solid, but he doesn't have the upgrades I want. Like, he has a lot of the RPM parts, what I want to swap out for aluminum. And aluminum's expensive. Like, aluminum parts, we all know they are very expensive. So, I just gotta figure that out. What I want, which ones I want. Because I want to do hex hubs, I want to do steering blocks, rear axle carriers, bulkhead, tie bar. Yeah, there's just a bunch of upgrades I want to do to them, and maybe even a new body. A new body is a big one that I'm thinking he needs, just because his old one's so cracked up and I abused it to Kingdom Come. I love the desert body look, but I think with the amount of bends the body has, kinda impacts its structural support in the just with the Lexan itself. Lexan's not so strong, but the more bends you put into it, all those creases that you put into it can become fault lines. Next up we have Raven, another RC I have not touched much. With this, well, actually, let me go back out of order. I'm going to go back over to Raven. So, or not Raven, Pyro. So when we upgraded, where is it? Let me find it real quick. There it is. When we upgraded Drogon, we took out his old ESC to put in the new one. His new ESC, or his old ESC I should say, not his new ESC, yeah, is on XL5, one of the older styles with the fins, non-low profile version. But this version, if you guys can see, the Traxxas logo on the very top is backed with a black border, which means it's an low voltage detecting ESC. Now, Traxxas's XL5 has gone through several irradiations over the years, from the standard yellow to the waterproof to the LVD to the low profile, and now to the 3S version that just came out recently with the TRX 4, I believe. I believe that one was the one that it came out with. So, yes. So, we have this LVD XL5 ESC that I'm planning on swapping out with what Pyro currently has. Pyro is currently running a standard XL5 with non-LVD, and my brother's getting into lipos, so I'd rather have him have an LVD ESC over a non-LVD. And then that ESC is going to go to Raven, who I really don't run lipos in too much, just because the old system, because she's running the original yellow XL5 in her, and I want to swap it out for something a little newer. So basically, it's going from Drogon's ESC is going to Pyro, and Pyro's ESC is going to Raven, and that yellow ESC, the yellow XL5, is basically being set off to the side as a roller ESC. That's my initial plan with that ESC anyways. It's not going to be for, you know, permanent. It's only going to be temporary to get the RC up and running. Other than that, yeah guys, it's going to be a long, there's going to be a lot of just ESC swap outs. I don't plan on doing a video of me swapping out the LVD with the non-LVD unless you guys want me to. So if you guys want to see that video, just go down in the comments below. I'll put that one in if you guys wish. But it's only if you guys want it to, so let me know. I won't know if you guys don't tell me. So, other than that, yes, when I do put Pyro's ESC into Raven, I will be doing a video, because that one actually is going to require an upgrade to actually get to stay on. The ESC on Pyro has taken some damage, and by that I mean the little pegs that hold the ESC on broke off. That was because of my brother. Long story. Not gonna get into it, but it was a day. I'm just gonna put that right there. So I'm gonna be doing a video for that once I put this order through, because I'm getting the RPM XL5 ESC cage. So with that, I'll be able to install it onto Raven, no problem. Right now, I just have an old shock spring that I bent out of shape, just to get the thing to stay on without using a double-sided tape or anything. Other than that, Drogan, as I said, he's down for the count until we get him a new ESC. After that, he's all good and going. Just got to figure that all out. After that, we have Aurora, who actually has an upgrade video in the works at this very moment of me recording this. I would be working on that right now, but I decided to do this first. So depending on which video I edit first, depends on when that gets put out. So I can't say yes or no if the video is out as of this video being published. So I have to figure that out when it gets to that point. So last but not least is in my line right now is Velocity, who we all know has a very bad ESC in him. Or at least it was the lipos. I haven't figured that out 100% out yet. But basically what he was doing was as soon as I hit the trigger with his old lipos, he immediately went into low voltage detection, which sucks. Let me tell you. So, I just need to figure out which lipos fit in that dang RC. There's like, you go through, I ordered one a long time ago, and it turned out to be the wrong size. So I need to find like a list of all compatible batteries that fit the eRevo and the 1/16th eRevo and the 1/16th Slash and the 1/16th Summit, the ones that fit in those little tiny compartments. So if anyone knows what batteries that will fit for sure, please let me know. I am tired of taking a whim on batteries. I really am. So for that, guys, yes, that's pretty much it for the RCs back here. I got a lot of stuff coming. Most of it is going towards that ESC that I told you guys about. So, or not ESC, but that brushless system, the new Castle system that I'm putting into Rogue. Most of it's going towards him for at least this round. There will be more later. So that's pretty much it for the RCs themselves, but there's still more to this update that I am going to be going through. So I'll move on to that. The next big part of this update would have to be my workstation. Now when I say my workstation, I mean my computer whole system where I do all my editing and everything. So what have I done recently to it? Well, first things first, with my tax return, I wanted to do this. My computer back here, kind of hard to see from this distance, but I upgraded it immensely. So I went from the old FX AM3 Plus series chipset, motherboard and CPU and DDR3 RAM to the new AM4 chipset with Ryzen. So a new CPU, a new motherboard, and new DDR4 RAM, along with a new cooler. So now my computer back here, Command, is running on water, which is awesome. So it keeps the CPU nice and cold. Only downside is I am currently running a 1300X, which is a 4-core processor running at 3.6 gigahertz versus the 1800X that I originally was going to get. The only reason I did this was because when I was going to go ahead and start working on this whole upgrade with my computer, AMD had just announced the new 2nd gen CPUs that are coming out next month. So I was like, okay, you know what? I'm just going to upgrade it with a small CPU, grind my teeth through that, and then upgrade to the 2nd gen when I get, when that does come out. Another upgrade I did to my nice workstation here is I got new monitors to do all the editing on, and guys, it's a treat. What do you want? Alright guys, sorry about this. Devin, you know, the owner of Drogan and Pyro, is walking in the middle of the update video. What's up? I can't hear you when you're whispering. Guys, this is what I deal with on a daily basis. Here I am making a video and my brother just walked right into my room. If anyone else knows the feeling, put a like in the video, please. Yeah. Alright, can I finish? As I was saying, I did upgrade my monitors. So before I was running small 20-inch monitors, now I'm running 27-inch AMD FreeSync monitors, and I love them. Doing videos, gaming, all type of stuff, they are beautiful. I love these monitors, and I can't go back to my old ones. Freaking my brother Devin, who just walked into the room, he got my old ones, and I can't go back to them. No, I sat down at his computer to help him fix something, and I hated it. I really did. So I guess once you go with something bigger, you really can't go back. So, yeah, I'm, got all this new setup going on. I would have upgraded my graphics card, but graphics cards are expensive. So freaking expensive. Especially the ones I want. I want the Vega cards, and those are expensive. If you guys know anything about computers, you'll know where I'm coming from with this, and you guys know exactly what's going on with that. I'm not going to get into too detail. This channel is not about computers, but I wanted to talk about my new setup. So, and I kind of give you guys a little background, what I do. So, yeah. Got all this going on back here, and then there's one more thing I wanted to talk about before I close out this video, and that's something that's literally right next to the camera right here. Let me move my point of view. Alright guys, so yeah, the big thing why I wanted to make this video, kind of have to crouch down to get to the right view for this, but is these two boxes right here, and I'm super excited. So, yeah, this is a little kind of unboxing inside of an update video. So, get a trusty razor blade. I'm going to cut away from myself. I don't want a repeat of a couple years ago when I sliced my hand open. If you guys been around long enough, you guys might remember that. But, we'll get the small box first. And we'll get to this stuff. Alright, in the garbage you go. Alright, it looks like there's a couple boxes inside of a box. So we'll move with this one. Alright. So in here, we have, if you guys don't know what this is, you guys have figured it out by now. This is PLA filament for a 3D printer. Yes, guys. What's inside this big box down here is my very first PLA ABS printer. It's from Robo3D, the R1 Plus. A great printer. And I've been saving up for one of these things forever. I am super excited. So, I'm going to get the filament, this box taken care of, and I just kind of rip that completely open. But yes, guys, yes, this is it. I finally have a 3D printer of my own. Something I've been wanting for like, what, since I started working at Best Buy. We got, let's see here, what do we got? What do we got? Come on up. Come on up, you know you want to. We got, there we go. We got fiery red. We got apple green. Come on. I'm fighting with the box now. There we go. Cheating. Yes, I know I'm cheating. Got apple green, and then the last box, which is marked on the, not marked on the front, but it is black. So I ordered 4 additional rows of PLA filament in white, black, red, and green. So yes, guys, I officially have a 3D printer. You guys know what I could do with this thing? I could 3D print my own RC cars. How awesome would that be? So, yeah. I've been kind of dying to do this segment got me really excited. So let's get the filament out of the way and open up the big box. This has me so excited. And I've been wanting one of these things since, like, I first heard about them. I've been a 3D modeler for a long time. I know how to 3D model. And I've always liked the idea of being able to 3D print something out. But when I was heavily into 3D modeling, 3D printers were expensive. Very, very expensive. I just dropped that. Alright. But I didn't drop the printer. Oh. Yeah. And I'm getting caught up in all the boxes now. So, yes. My 3D printer, the R1 Plus. My very first printer. So, this is exciting because behind contrary belief, man, that got dark. Hey, there we go. So I'm going to be like this to talk to you guys because it got really dark because that window's now open. Hello darkness, my old friend. Now I'm getting copyright for that. Yeah, so instead of it being like completely pitch black, I hate this camera. I really do. Alright, gonna move it over just like, can I get good camera? There we go. We got good camera. So yeah, I have a 3D printer now. So, as I was going to say, behind contrary belief, 3D printed materials are actually a lot stronger than a lot of people believe. So, yeah, building an RC car completely out of more so PLA or ABS versus PLA, they're different material types. You could, in fact, build a nice, strong RC out of the material. So, I mean, I'm not saying I'm going to build my own RC, but yes, very capable. And I can 3D print my own upgrades out of this too. So, I'm all smiles right now because I've been waiting quite some time for something like this. So, yeah, guys, get ready to see some custom 3D printed upgrades in my channel here soon. And I may be nice enough to my best friend Jason and send some his way too. So, yeah. What is that? So, yeah, guys, I think this is pretty much it for, well, before I get ahead of myself, there's one thing I do want to talk about, and that's just a life update, basically. What's going on with me personally, not my channel, not the RCs, not this stuff, not the stuff I'm buying, but what's happening. So, I would have already had all that stuff I was talking about ordered right now, but one thing happened. And go figure, my eBay and PayPal account got hacked. And $2,300 taken out. So, that's been my week this week. So, having something like this show up is definitely an uplifting thing. Because someone stealing $2,300 out of your account is not nice. So basically what happened was someone got into my account and ordered two things. A MacBook Air at $550 and a Intel Skylake CPU at $1,900. Totaling about $2,300. So it's more like $2,400 that was stolen. Oh, that's a lot of freaking money. So that's basically what happened, and then all week I've been stressing out, trying to talk to PayPal, eBay, my bank, and the two sellers. Managed to get the MacBook Air canceled like right away, but the CPU, which was bought by Newegg, was shipped out before anything could happen. So I had to get a hold of FedEx, the shipping company, and have that turned around so I can get a refund. Thankfully, PayPal was very helpful in that whole situation, And yeah, I got my money back. So I'm going to be able to order the stuff this weekend, which is going to be very nice because I am overdue with some of these upgrades. Especially, I am so excited for the Sidewinder 4. So get ready for that, guys. But that's pretty much it. And before I start rambling, as I normally do on these kind of videos, I'm going to say, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll check you out next time. And next time, hopefully, this will be up and running.